I'm Caroline Conrad, and this is Mew Mew. Today we're talking about self-care, just how to get through something really hard, just dealing with something that makes you really sad. Today is the 1-year anniversary of a friend of mine's death. He died from a drug overdose. You don't see it coming. It's a weird and hard thing to believe and experience. It can be hard to articulate. This day last year I was on Facebook and just found out from a post someone did. It was just a really surreal moment. You don't really understand. I don't know, it was really hard to believe when you just see a picture and a Facebook status that it can actually mean something so serious. Death can be a really hard thing to understand and to process, and it's really weird and it sucks. After my friend died, I started going to therapy and just working through a lot of other issues. The first essay I wrote for Femsplain, which was called Trauma is a Poison, really came out of the death of this friend of mine and sort of my experience grieving. That was when I really recognized that I needed help. People hear people talking about depression or think that depression is the same as just being sad. And when people say things just get out of bed and get over it, you'll feel better, don't listen to those people. They don't know what they're talking about. If you could just make yourself feel better, you would. Duh, anyone would do that, but it's just not that easy. You can't just snap out of it. You can't get over it. You can't know what other people are going through or how it affects them or how they feel. Grieving is a really difficult process, and everyone deals with things differently. What works for your friends or for other people might not work for you. You have to learn what does work for you and make sure you're taking care of yourself in the best way that you can. And don't take judgment or criticism from people who don't know what you're going through. Sometimes you just need to do things for yourself to make you feel good. That can mean any number of things, staying in and watching movies all day, which is what I do. Go out with friends, stay in with friends, try and get a cat to hang out with you. There's no life hack or quick way to do it. You just take every day at a time, and some days are better than others. You have to give yourself time to heal and take a day when you need a day. You have to be proud of every step that you take towards getting better, and you have to reward yourself for doing those things, and you have to reward yourself for taking care of yourself. The very wise Don Amigo once said, treat yourself. Faux fur, fish food, fine leather goods. And you can't have expectations of yourself that are really high or crazy. Healing isn't a linear process. It's really important to know your comfort rituals and just know what will make you feel better. Writing about stuff or reading about stuff and digesting it, but it's also okay to just log off sometimes. Just get off the internet, stop reading, stop engaging, and just give yourself some time to process. It's been a year since my friend died and about 9 months since I wrote that essay, and as much as today is a really hard day, it is also a time where I have to appreciate how much progress I've made, and it takes time, and each day is another day that you're moving forward and that you're working on something. If you've never experienced depression or anxiety, but you have a friend going through one of these things or dealing with other mental health issues, just offer your support and listen. Even if you can't empathize with something, you can still be supportive and let your friend know that they're not going through it alone and that you care about them. If you're going through something, don't be afraid to ask for help and let your friends and family know that you need support. And if watching this show helps you or I can help you, then please subscribe and keep watching. Come back like Mew. We'll move forward together.